new project underway. So it has been just over a week since I sold all of my fish, and I've got to admit, I cannot wait to get some fish back in this pond. The amount of times that I've walked out to the pond with a handful of food and then got halfway here and realised, oh yeah, there's no fish in the pond. But because I've had no fish in the pond, it has given me chance to finally put pen to paper and get this design that I've had in my head about a big custom biochamber that will replace the shower, and I'll explain in a moment why I'm replacing the shower with a custom biochamber. I've been up to see Darren at ProfiDrum. He's super confident it's going to work brilliant. I've come back with 200 litres of K+ media. Now, the biochamber, we'll tell you how big it is in a later video, but it will hold at least 500 litres of K1 media. Now, I've already got 200 litres of well-seeded media, and I've been dosing the pond with ammonia to keep the filter in the pond alive. So, you're probably still wondering, why on earth is he replacing the big shower with a big biochamber? Well, if you remember back to my How I Grow Giant Koi video, in that video I said this: I've got a single 4-inch bottom drain that's feeding the drum, then pulling from the drum and the biochamber I've got a 30,000 litre an hour pump with a T-piece on the inlet, and that's pulling 50% from the drum and 50 from the biochamber. And I've found, tweaking this ball valve and that ball valve and testing the water coming out, that that is absolutely perfect in regards to the amount of retention time in the biochamber. Now, as part of that testing, something that I did once I'd actually got the retention time in the biochamber perfect, I did a little bit of an independent test. So I tested the water coming just from the biochamber and the drum, and then the shower being switched off and the water coming straight back to the pond. Tested the water from the blade, and then I did another test. I completely cut out the biochamber and only went through the shower. I'd loaded the pond up with a load of food just to get a bit of ammonia and nitrite in there, and the results between the two filters were night and day different. Ammonia and nitrite were far superior with the biochamber. So it got me thinking, for how much you can get back on one of these showers, because they hold their value so well, I could have just one massive biochamber, remove one pump from my system, so one less pump to go wrong when I'm on holiday, which always seems to happen, and 130 watts 24/7 cut out. Number two, I can still keep the up pipe functional. Number three, I can actually finally be able to get in and access the drum and any problems with the pumps that are in there, because right now it is a nightmare when anything goes wrong, because the biochamber is just so tight. And we all love to tinker and have some fun, so that's where I'm at. So make sure you're subscribed. I hope you're all well and getting ready for the season, and I'll hopefully bump into some of you at the show. But yeah, give us a thumbs up if you like the videos, and see you on the next one. We're going to go up to ProfiDrum and see how this biochamber's getting on. I've got a feeling that I'm going to come back to just K1 in everywhere. Be brave. Be very brave, my old son.